Hello everyone. This is a no save, no damage run of Resident Evil 2 Remake. Claire first, hardcore difficulty, S+ rank, with a completion time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 56 seconds, played on a PC at 120 FPS. Since this is first run, we are starting off at the gas station.
Are you okay? Wait here. I'll check it out.
When we get control, we're going to run straight through the Zed, grab the key, turn around, and wait for him to stumble towards the wall, then run on by. Using the key on the locked door here, and make our escape from the gas station.
It's like a nightmare.
Attention all citizens.
After the cutscene, running backwards, not forward directly into the mob. And just running through the streets, there's really nothing going on here, so I will talk about the mods that I'm using. I'm using graphic and audio mods only, no mods that affect gameplay. I have the classic inventory mod with the blue squares and health bar in the inventory, as well as the red start screen logo, realistic weapons and ammunition names, the loose ammo mod, an HD texture pack, the color cube edit mod to remove some blue and green filters, a better Magnum sound for the revolver, and of course, the You Suck Leon banner.
Focus, Claire. Focus.
A quick detour into the press room for extra handgun ammo, and discarding the key from the gas station.
Oh my god.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door! Open the door!
After we lose Elliot, I'm going to wait behind this desk and wait for this Zed to come over and commit to going over the desk. So he'll stay stuck in this room until he despawns later. The two Zeds that burst out of the closet take 3 to 5-ish shots. Claire has the disadvantage over Leon, since her revolver only holds 5 rounds, and has a much slower reload. For this guy, standing up, we're going to take his knee out. Alright, leg is off, we can run inside, grab the wooden boards, grab some handgun ammo, and run out, all without having to worry about an ankle grab.
So nobody knows what caused this?
After meeting Marvin and getting the knife, it's time to start exploring RPD-1. Opening up the shutter, grabbing the handgun rounds, and down the hall we go. There are 3 windows to board up that can be boarded up in this hallway. I choose to board up all 3, so I don't have to deal with any Zeds in the hallway. And I'm going to start by boarding up this last window, because if I don't, then she will break in right away. In the operations room, more handgun ammo. And then through the window. Running back to grab some more handgun ammo. And then we're going to deal with Mr. Vending Machine. Just taking focus shots from a distance. And he's done. Into the west office. Gunpowder. Handgun ammo in the locker. Not going to deal with him just yet. 9, 15, 7 for this first safe here. To get the glorious hip pouch number 1. For Leon's desk, NED for the left lock. And MRG for the second lock. This gets us the speed loader for the revolver, which, as the name implies, makes reloading a lot faster. So we're going to take out this sleeper here.
Seriously?
Nope, still not down. There we go. And back on the hallway, we got one arm to deal with next.
Oh no. Son of a bitch. What the hell is up with you?
Nice. Crit. Heading towards the staircase. Picking up these boards for the window right here. Gonna lock him out. And then into the dark room. Gunpowder in this locker here. Make some more handgun ammo. Combining that, and then heading upstairs. Handgun ammo next to the sleeping Zed there.
Good.
Crit. Nice. Gonna start shooting her so she gets up. Nice. Another crit. Into the locker room for the portable safe. Up the stairs some more. Handgun rounds on those boxes. DCM for the lock here, which has some submachine gun ammo inside of it. And the speed key on the desk.
What was that?
Inside the west storage room, grabbing the gunpowder and the boards. Then taking out this Zed hanging from the ceiling. Nice. Another crit.
Claire, it's Marvin. How fast can you get back?
I can see the wandering lady Zed already, so I don't have to sit there and look for her.
It's important.
All right, I'm on my way.
She's in a spot, so I want to take her out. Oops, missed a shot. Nice, Crit City. That's where Claire's taking all these fools.
Seriously?
And Sleeper's next.
Bastard.
And he apparently does not want to go down easily. What was that, 10 shots? 11? 12? 13, 14. I think that was it. 14 shots, if I counted right. One more for good measure. That one didn't count. Now for the eater. Missed a shot. Putting him on the ground, then moving these shelves into position. Also checking him. And another headshot. Moving these shelves out of the way, not only to get them ready for when we get the mechanical jack handle, but also because there's more handgun ammo back here. In the unicorn statue room, gunpowder makes some more handgun ammo. And the unicorn statue, fish, scorpion, vase. That gets us the unicorn medallion. Grabbing the red book. Opening up spade key door number 1. And down to this end of the balcony for some more handgun ammo. Into the waiting room, opening up this safe with combination 6, 2, 11 to get an extended magazine for the Browning High Power, which we will get in the basement. Spade key door number 2. Into the hallway to grab some more boards. Into the art room to solve the statue puzzle. Left arm with the red book. And that gives us a scepter, which we can examine to get the red jewel out of, so we can get the submachine gun later. Now, looking back, I should have ignored the magazine so I could get the key card right away, so I will have to backtrack for that. After the scene with Marvin, putting the unicorn medallion in the goddess statue.
So Elliot was right.
Yeah, but we're not out of here yet.
Spade key door number 3, which we can then discard the spade key. And then back to the West Hall to board up the other 2 windows. Item box in the main hall, putting away the red jewel, high power magazine, and SMG ammo. Then heading towards the second floor east hallway. Watch the helicopter crash, and then head outside. Picking up the boards,
Hey Marvin, this is bad.
handgun ammo,
I've got zombies
and
everywhere.
glorious bolt cutters, while Claire unsuccessfully radios Marvin.
Marvin, are you there? Marvin? God, you gotta be kidding me.
Bolt cutter door number 1. Followed by bolt cutter door number 2. This Zed's gonna roll in, board up the windows, wait for him to get up, and we're gonna take him down.
Shit.
And he's down. Poking into this office, see where he's at,
Seriously?
and a crit from across the room. Grabbing the flash grenade, handgun rounds, ignoring that window, gunpowder, electric fuse, valve handle, and high-grade gunpowder, thinking about mixing it for acid rounds, but not quite yet. And by not quite yet, I mean like 5 seconds. Put the fuse on the panel. Then I decided to make acid rounds. Heading back to the West Hall. Back to the operations room. We don't have to deal with anything in this hallway because all of the windows have been boarded up. Otherwise, there would be Zeds climbing in through the windows and some already in the hallway. Bolt cutter door number 3. Discard those cutters. Detonator, sans battery. Flash grenade. Unlocking the door. And it was at this point that I realized that I did not have the weapons locker keycard. So, going back to the main hall, my routing is off a little bit at this time, but it's okay. While we're at it, solving the lion statue with lion, branch, bird. Getting us the lion medallion. Back into the art room. There's the weapons locker keycard. Back to the main hall. Since it is on the way, putting the lion medallion in the goddess statue as well. Now we can go to the safety deposit room. Portable safe number 1. 5, 7, 2, 1, 3, 6, 8, 4. I messed up the sequence a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Putting the spare key on 2. 1024 gunpowder. 2084 acid rounds, 1094 handgun ammo. Weapons locker keycard to get the grenade launcher and some flame rounds. The grenade launcher will be my main anti-liquor weapon. 1 acid round and 1 flame round will take out a liquor. Some inventory management. In the dark room, putting everything away except the grenade launcher with 1 acid round, 1 flame round, valve handle, detonator, and knife. In the locker room, opening lockers, flame rounds, CAP for more flame rounds, valve handle to stop the steam, then heading towards the STARS office. Gunpowder in this locker, flame rounds on the Cité, ignoring that liquor, just running inside, battery for the detonator. High-grade gunpowder, mixed to make acid rounds. More flame rounds on the desk. Flash grenade on the box. Nothing else. Stop. Walk. Going to walk to the liquor. Acid round once they're flat on the floor. Flame round, and it's toast. Grabbing the second knife here for G1. And up the ladder. It is time to blow up a wall. Running out the door, and then back in, so the shelf does not fall over. Then solving the maiden statue with woman, bow, snake. On our way out, hugging the right side, looking up. Liquor's going to attack, Liquor's going to miss, Liquor is going to go into a frenzy. You can still hear the Liquor going in a frenzy. With the final medallion, we can open up the goddess statue and head to G1. In the secret room, some flame rounds. Then putting everything away, except for the grenade launcher, some flame rounds, and 2 knives, and unequipping the grenade launcher, which allows Claire to get the knife out faster since she doesn't have to put away the grenade launcher first. And I have the flame rounds as a backup in case the knife strategy goes awry. Which has happened on a couple of occasions where I will get grabbed twice in a row with G1 and then needing to finish him off with something else.
Hello?
It's only happened like once or twice, though. It's not a regularly occurring thing. The knife strategy is pretty consistent. Time to fight G1. Going to run up, angle myself so the widest part of the arcs of the swing of the knife hits Birkin for multiple ticks. And we're just going to keep slashing. First thing he's going to do always is grab. Counter. And then we're going to slash again. Slash more. Just keep slashing. He's going to go down on one knee. We keep slashing. And he's done. Some handgun ammo, a hand grenade, and there are 2 more handgun ammo pickups in the machinery room here. Up the ladder, and we're going to ignore Sherry for a moment because there is a gunpowder in this locker.
It won't move. You got it.
So, what's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella. She's making an important medicine.
Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company?
My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon. So, where's your dad?
He,
Stopping at the item box to store the handgun and the grenade.
my mom, but he's gone.
Wow.
Saving the hand grenades for G4.
Over there! It's closed.
Okay. Key card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
In the firing range, picking up a box which has a key which opens up a trunk to get us the Browning high power handgun and some flame rounds on this cart. Picking them up now so we don't have to deal with those 2 Zeds later. They do wake up. Walk into the kennel. Gonna walk the whole way. High-grade gunpowder on the baskets there. And we're just walking around the liquors. They are surprisingly easy to walk around down here. Out the door. They're gonna get mad. That's fine. We are already out of the kennel. Opening up this slab to get us a flash grenade. Come on, Claire. Grab it. There you go. And this slab to get us the diamond key. The diamond key is required for Claire. Once we have the key, just run out, and then stop, and then walk. To get through the kennel on the way back, just hug the left. Hug the left, hug the left. And then keep walking. And it's safe to run at that point. In the parking garage, Open up the tin storage box. Examine the key. And this opens up the trunk to get the Browning High Power.
Must be where that guy came from.
Diamond key to open the elevator control room. This locker has the grenade launcher stock. Power up the elevator, and there is a high-grade gunpowder on the box here in the corner. Heading up the elevator, and we're at RPD-2. To start, just need the handgun ammo, diamond key, and I always try to keep a defensive item as a backup. But there's a lot of stuff to pick up, so I try to maximize inventory space to minimize backtracking. Combine the magazine with the high power, brings up the magazine capacity up to 26. Some SMG rounds on the table. Then the private collection room here. The Lover's Relief, which gets us the heart key. Heart key door number 1. Up the stairs first. Grabbing the boards and then heading back downstairs to board up the windows and go through the next heart key door. Boarding up this window, we don't have to worry about him breaking in. Heart key door number 2 to the interrogation room. Handgun rounds on this table here. Fancy box on the shelf, and just run straight out. Lastly, down here, some high-grade gunpowder in the locker. There is also a regular gunpowder if we were to jump through the window, but I don't think it's worth getting, so I just ignore it. Back in the chief's office. Dropping off the gunpowder, fancy box, SMG rounds, and knife. Back up the stairs again. Flash grenade, which will be my defensive item for now. Just in case something happens inside of the storeroom here. Some flame rounds on the shelf. And then taking out these 2 Zeds.
Shit!
Now this is why I really enjoy the high power.
You bastard!
Large magazine capacity. Looks like they're doing push-ups. A laser. No waiting for focus shots. It's just really fun to shoot. It's actually my favorite handgun in the game. Heart key door number 3. Boxed electronic part. There's a knife in the mannequin. Lastly, grabbing the large gear from the middle of the room here. Grabbing some handgun rounds off this bench here. Then heading to the water lever. I kept looking up at the sky randomly. That's all I was doing. Flipping the water. We just got to get past her. We're just going to do a leg stun and run. Pulling the lever to put the fire out of the helicopter. Now it's time to meet X.
Jesus, stay back!
Luring him outside. Give him a nice wide berth. Just run a big circle around him. Then running towards the main hall. Main hall item box, putting away the flash grenade, power panel part, flame rounds, getting the jewel and the box. To get the stars badge, putting away the gear, taking out the grenade launcher with one flame round and one acid round, and heading towards the stars hallway. In the stars hallway, diamond key door to the linen room to get portable safe number 2. There is one more diamond key door in the firing range, but since this is not a no item box run, didn't have to worry about it. Examining the stars badge to turn it into a USB dongle. Putting the key in the computer so we can open up the armory. Taking the USB key back out because we'll need that. And getting the SMG, the Mac 11. Heading towards the dark room. X is close. And he decides to be right there. Little camera jostling from me noticing X. Could have probably circled around that bench, but I didn't want to risk it. Ducking into the stars office. Just going to wait a little bit. He's heading back that direction. Just going to tail him a little bit. Walking a little bit. Waiting a little bit. I see he's heading upstairs, so I've got plenty of time to get to the dark room. Going to walk down this last set of stairs to not alert the licker. Dark room, item box. Putting away the diamond key. The SMG. the USB key. Now a little bit more waiting, making sure X is away. After a quick pause, that is. A little bit more waiting, popping the door open, trying to get a gauge of where X is at. Okay, he's far enough away. Acid round first, creeping up on the liquor. Acid round, switch it out for the flame round. Toast him. Just making sure X didn't sneak up right behind me unexpectedly. Portable safe number 2. 1-8. 7-2. 5-4. 3-6. 3-4-3, and had to think. There we go. These portable safes were giving me issue this run. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with them. Now we have the second spare key. 103 for the knife. 203 for the hip pouch. There we go. X is right outside, and that's okay. Since when we pick up the tool, the jack handle, he's supposed to spawn directly anyway. So, heart key door number 4, discarding the heart key into the records room, picking up the tool, which is a mechanical jack handle for that jack that's in the library, and then X comes barging in. So we're just going to run around the shelving units in the middle. And then we're heading back to the main hall. Gotta hit up the item box before we go to the library. Putting away the grenade, a knife, grenade launcher, grabbing the handgun ammo, and large gear. And trying to lure X this way to give us extra time and space to use the tool in the library and move the shelves without him catching up to us. Tool on the jack. Shelf is down. Now we can move these last 3 shelves. There we go. We have our walkway. And up the ladder, heading to the 3rd floor balcony. Just taking shots at these Zeds. Handgun ammo is not a concern. Ducking into the clock tower to make sure I'm protected from X. The door tried to kick me back out. I get a little trigger happy just because of the abundance of handgun ammo. Large gear to lower the stairs. Taking the gear back out. Popping the door open. More shots. Alright, they should be down. Before going up the stairs, heading to this back hallway to get the large gunpowder. Then up the stairs to the 4th floor. Grabbing the small gear, putting down the large gear. Then back down the stairs to finally put the small gear to finish the clock tower puzzle. The bell rings, and we have ourselves a shiny new boxed electronic part on the floor. Checking for X. Don't see him, don't hear him, but I'm kind of surprised that one is still moving. I swore he was down. That's okay. Just take a few more shots at him, down him. Doesn't matter if he's done for good. We're not coming back up here. We can see X coming out of the library, so we are clear to run back to the chief's office. Back in the chief's office, just trying to remember where I'm going. I need the other boxed electronic part. Well, it's already been unboxed, the electronic part. Power panel part, it's called, once you examine it. Running back to the private collection room and solving the circuit puzzle. There we go. And go to grab the parking permit, and we get rudely interrupted by a phone call.
Where's that?
Now time for Sherry's section, which is not very exciting. Opening up the doll to get the block. Set the block down. We move the first block to the 3rd slot, and then just spin a couple of them. Now that we have a pair of child scissors, we are going to defeat this elaborate barricade of cardboard and duct tape. Crouch and move through the hole. Run out the door,
Is this?
which is basically all we're going to be doing is running and crouching. A couple things to interact with. Going to pull this shelf out, this drawer. Make ourselves a makeshift step stool here. Climb through the window. And there's nothing to really do or worry about. We're just going to run through the orphanage.
That must be the door out of here.
Walking for a few seconds because I realized I've never seen Sherry's walk animation.
It's him.
And then I do it again to see if her door opening animation's any different, and it's not. Running to try to grab the key. And now we have to run from irons.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry.
And we're just going back up the stairs to that room with all the beds and cribs and such.
Somebody, please!
And that is where we get to hide for
Bitch, that's a
a little while. And we're just gonna camp here until Irons gets up here.
It's all over now. Doors locked. Where are you? Show yourself.
When he says, I know you're in here,
You're in here.
moving
The longer it
clockwise
takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna
around
be.
these pieces of furniture, shelving units. And we're going to camp here for a little bit.
Oh God. Oh God.
When he says that line, just continue to move clockwise around the shelving units.
God damn it.
Then we're free to run and hide under this table here. And just wait. We can wait all the way until the cutscene with the door in the bathroom sink happens.
Please.
This is your last fucking chance. Show yourself. Now!
But as soon as he says that line, then we can just start heading towards the door ourselves. So we can grab the key. Turn around, and we're going to run back to where we tried to get the key in the first place.
Fuck is my key?
So it's just a few laps of back and forth through the orphanage, but now we have a key. We can get through this locked door, which wasn't locked until Irons locked it with his fancy fishhook key. Back down the stairs,
Hurry. Hurry.
using the key on this door as well. And Irons gets an axe out of somewhere and starts hacking through the door. All we gotta do is make it to the next door, and then we are done playing as Sherry.
Good to see you again, Claire.
Back as Claire, got the
Just
parking
you
permit.
asshole.
Grabbing the grenade launcher, acid rounds, some handgun ammo, and some flash grenades. Should be everything. I'm just thinking, making sure. And I keep thinking I have to run back out into the RPD for some reason. And I'm not sure why, but it's back to the elevator to go back down to the parking garage. Back in the parking garage, using the parking permit key card, and X shows back up. I almost got punched because I got caught up on the rear of that vehicle. But managed to get out just in time to not get hit. Getting close to the gate there. So they knock the door down. And then luring them out, taking a wide circle around these vehicles. So we can have a clear shot. And we're clear.
Looks like the only way forward.
Down the stairs, we're going to leg stun Misty. Try to, anyway. Over the dumpster. Handgun to the dog. 3 shots that time. Now for this dog that jumps on the car, I like to use an acid round since it's a one-shot. And this dog tends to have weird behavior. One time I shot it, it fell off the car behind it, then it came back on the top of the car, made the dying noise, then fell forward, even though I didn't shoot it after that. Then using the handgun on the dogs around the basketball court.
Seriously?
Some SMG ammo on the bench here. And I forgot this dog was here, so I started backing up and shooting and dropped some shots. It didn't go that well. But that's okay, because abundance of handgun ammo. On the bus, there's a grenade on the seat there. I'm going to take the leg off this guy. Toss the flash grenade for the dog. Probably didn't need to. But the dog's position varies.
That's gotta be the orphanage.
So the flash grenade is a safe bet. And we have flash grenades to spare as Claire.
Hello? I have the pendant!
In the orphanage, we're going upstairs. We're going to go to the bathroom.
Sherry,
And we're
are
going to
you
find
here?
some SMG ammo in there. SMG ammo in the basket. And then we're just running to go save Sherry. Oh, and I just wanted to see if it would somehow be different if I backed up into the cutscene. And I didn't think it would be, but hey, you never know. Down the ladder. And...
Sherry? Where are you?
Claire!
hey, there she is.
Sherry? I'll be right there!
We are reunited with Sherry. And here's X.
Go, go, go!
But that's okay. We could just easily outrun him.
Claire! It's behind you!
Don't stop!
Hurry!
Keep going.
Almost forgot where I was going.
Claire, are you alright? Can you hear me? Claire?
Sherry's daughter?
After X gets deleted by Birkin, running into the room to get the 357 Magnum ammo off the table. Don't need much at the moment. Back into this room, grabbing some SMG ammo on the crate.
Sherry? Can you hear me?
And drop it down into the sewage.
Now I'm gonna smell like shit. Literally.
Some high-grade gunpowder on the sewage pile there.
Cable car. Here?
Up these stairs, and then up the ladder to the control room. There's going to be 3 Zeds in there. Running in to the left, flame rounds on the chair. Tossing a flash grenade. And opening up this locker with SZF. Smooth Jazz Festival, as I like to say. With more SMG ammo inside.
Hold on, Sherry.
Nice heals.
I'll be right there.
Monitor room item box. Just need the handgun ammo, the revolver, 649, and the magnum ammo. And of course a knife. I always try to keep a knife on me. Flipping the lever to lower the bridge. Grabbing the T-shaped handle so we can navigate the sewers here. And opening up the safe using 212-8. Which gives us the reinforced frame so we can fire magnum rounds out of the revolver. And getting the handgun out. Take shots at these two. Jumpsuit and safety vest. That's what I love about this laser sight. I can just alternate between the two so easily. And it's just fun. Alright, waiting a second. Okay, he is definitely down. Magnum to the sleeper. Our first T-shaped door. Grabbing the sewers key. Pulling the lever to open the gate. Jumping down. Grabbing the hand grenade. And hug the left sewage wall. Another T-shaped door. Magnum ammo on the barrel here, then taking the lift up. Handgun ammo on the bench. Then the handgun to the sleeper here. Just really making sure he's down. Film on the table there. And I'm going to take some shots through the door. They can't get in because the door is locked. Nice crit. Okay, now we can unlock the door. There he is. There we go. One more for good measure. Or two more. Alright, Magnum to the hangar here. Just gonna hit this guy repeatedly with the handgun. Sewer's key, door number 1. With a large gunpowder. Took another shot. Turns out he was still going. Not anymore, but he was. Grabbing the rook plug. Sewer's key, door number 2. Which we can discard now. Gunpowder. Handgun ammo. Moving this metal cabinet out of the way. And up the elevator. Magnum ammo on the bucket. Up the stairs. Unlock the door. Hand grenade on the floor. And up the stairs, we're going back to the secret room. T-shaped handle so we can get back into the RPD. Magnum Marvin. Sorry, Marvin.
I'm sorry.
Now we can run straight to the dark room. Dark room, putting everything away except the handgun, film, T-shaped handle, and knife. Developing the film to show the hiding spots. And then back to the box because I forgot the USB key, which we're going to turn back into the STARS badge. Heading to the STARS office. The extended magazine for the SMG is hidden in a box in Wesker's desk, which is revealed by the film. Wait a minute, I already have the SMG. I just need the extended magazine. There we go. Pop the box open. We got it. The other hidden spot is in the press room, which holds spark shot ammo. Which I really don't need because I barely use the spark shot. I only use it for G3. And there's more spark shot ammo to pick up during the G3 fight. But I pick it up anyway. And there's the drawer with the spark shot ammo. Back in the secret room, taking the SMG out to combine it with the extended magazine. Now we have 50 rounds in the magazine. Grabbing the flame rounds, grenade launcher, taking the acid round out of the grenade launcher. We don't need the acid rounds for a while. Getting there. Mixing 2 high-grade gunpowders to make some SMG ammo. And a large gunpowder and a high-grade gunpowder to make some extra acid rounds. And finally, the revolver with magnum ammo. I only need 2 open slots to get the plugs. And if I were skipping the spark shot, I would only need the 2 spots for the 2 plugs. But since I'm getting the spark shot, I need 4. I'll be burning up some ammo on my way to get to the room with the plugs and the spark shot. So if there's something to toss, I'll usually start by tossing a knife or handgun ammo. Or depending on how much ammo I have of a certain type, I'll toss out whatever I have the least of. Using the STARS badge to open up this display case to get the suppressor for the SMG. Now the SMG is fully upgraded. On our way back towards the monitor room, we are going to encounter our first G-Adult. Well, the first one that I actually fight. There's a dodge to get around it. I prefer to just take it out. Gonna do his charge tackle, flame round, SMG, and then magnum. And I only needed 1 magnum round. I accidentally fired off a second. I didn't think the first one hit, but it did. Sometimes it is hard to see exactly what you're aiming at with all of the fire. Some more magnum rounds on this trash pile. Last T-shaped handle door, then we can discard it.
Okay. This place is creepy.
Now there are 4 G-Adults down in this area. The first one, waking him up with an SMG shot. Flame round, SMG to the eye. Try to anyway. They sometimes also flail after setting them on fire and doing some damage to them. I think it's based on damage, but it doesn't happen every time. G-Adult number 2. Turn this way, flame round. This one has a shell, or carapace, or whatever you want to call it, covering of sort. So it's going to take a little bit more ammo. There we go. Flame round, SMG, magnum, reload. Now I get rid of the T-shaped handle. G-Adult number 3 coming out of the tube there. Flame round, SMG. And this is when I realized that I brought too much with me. I didn't need that much. I don't really need the Magnum ammo. I could have used more Magnum ammo on the G-Adults and saved on some SMG, but it kind of doesn't matter. Using the Magnum on this hanger here. I would say for the most part it's preference what you want to use for the Zeds in the rest of the game, or for G3. Grabbing the Queen plug, popping that in to go upstairs to grab the King plug. Now that we got the King plug dropping down, so we can open this gate up so we can get the spark shot. And this is when I discard the Magnum ammo, since I prefer to use the SMG against G3. Alright, Queen plug. Almost done juggling these plugs, then we'll be out of here. King plug. There we go. Now we have both the King and Queen plugs, and we can head back towards the monitor room. We do have one more G-Adult to deal with on our way out, but it's a dodge. We don't need to fight him. Dropping down, moving forward. G-Adult's going to pop out to its charging tackle attack. Wait for the arm to be well past the halfway point of the swing, and then we can just drop down and run by. G2 prep. Cleaning house. Need the 3 plugs, of course. Grabbing a knife as a backup. Some flash grenades. Need the grenade launcher. Flame rounds. 1 acid round. The SMG. And 150 rounds of SMG ammo. Just thinking to myself, do I have everything I need? I use an acid round on the arm as it's coming through the ceiling to get him down faster. I use 3 flame rounds during the fight, 2 flash grenades during the fight, 150 rounds of SMG during the fight. Knife as a backup. And I'm just double checking, making sure I have everything. I've had a run where I forgot flash grenades and I only had 1 for the fight. I still managed to do it, but it wasn't as safe and easy.
All right, Sherry. On my way.
to the power panel here. 1, 2, and 4 to restore power. Then we're going to circle by the door here. Circle by the door. Circle by the door one more time. Hey, there it is.
Shit!
Claw's going to go through the ceiling. Acid round. This is optional. I just like to do it to get him to go to the shutter faster. G2 is going to open the door for us. What a gentleman. Run by. Going to hit him with a flame round here. Wait for the roar, and then run. Waiting for the roar means that he is committed to that slash attack, which will give us plenty of time to run without worry about him catching up to us. Alright, we're going to smash that subscribe button. Pull out a flash grenade. Not the knife, don't need that. Hopefully not. Flash, flame, SMG. 100 rounds. Gonna run to the other side. More SMG ammo here. Alright, that's 100 for phase 1 there. Reloading the flame round, grenade launcher. Toss the flash. And repeat, except only 50 rounds of SMG this time. As soon as he goes down, smash the button, and he's done. However, I made a counting error. I was looking at my inventory, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've only used up 100, not 150. So just in case, I started mag dumping right before the container hit him. But then I realized, wait a minute, I just picked up 50 rounds. That's why there is, quote, an extra 50 rounds, end quote, in my inventory. So that was on me. It's only 100 for the first down and then 50 for the second. I accidentally did 100 and 100. There's also a knife, flash grenade, and handgun ammo to pick up. Now we can get Sherry out of the trash pile and bring her to Nest.
Ned said her lab's not far. Wait, that cable car. Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine. Almost there, Sherry. We're almost there. Oh, good. The cable car. Okay. Better check everything. There's no turning back.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
Not a whole lot going on here. We got Sherry back to the cable car. We're going down to Nest. Point of no return. So if there's any backtracking you want to do, you got to do it now. Otherwise, we're going to Nest, and that's where we'll be for the rest of the game.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
Open up the door.
For safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Cardio Claire. I always like doing this when I open the door. It's like, well, I can't really do anything else for 10 seconds or however long it takes for the doors to open. Might as well run in circles.
Welcome to Nest. Enjoy your visit.
Dropping Sherry off in the security room here, getting the ID wristband, which is good for visitor clearance. Some flame rounds on the desk there, table, whatever that is. Clearing out the inventory. Need the wristband. And I'm grabbing my handgun. Some handgun ammo. Mixing some gunpowder for some handgun ammo. There we go. I always like to have a knife, at least one knife with me. I try to have one on me at all times. It's a good get-out-of-jail-free card. In the cafeteria, hand grenade to the right here. Some spark shot ammo on the counter. Going around and up the ladder into the ducts. And dropping down into the kitchen. Large gunpowder. And another knife. We got plenty of knives. Carefully approaching the door because he could be right on the other side of it. But he's not. He's over there.
What the fuck?
Nice. Crit. But if he is right on the other side of the door and he charges us, well, that's what the knife is for. ID wristband chip number 2 for General Staff. Opening up the locker for the spark shot high voltage condenser. Flame rounds on the desk, and we're heading back to the main shaft.
Dr. Lee, your presence is urgently requested by Chief Cartwright in the East area.
Now we're in the main shaft. We can extend the bridge now since we've got upgraded clearance. And bridge to the east area. East area lobby. Item box. Gunpowder on the table. Item box clearing some space. And then the spark shot, adding the high voltage condenser so it fires faster. Making some more handgun ammo. Need flame rounds and acid rounds to take care of IVs. One acid round to down an IV, one flame round to burn it to a crisp. Gonna knock that one down, wait for him to get up. I like to wait for him to get up just to make sure he has no iframes. Gonna hit this one with a acid round as well. And I believe I forgot a knife, which is something very important to have against IVs, because IVs are one-hit kills. If you don't have a defensive item, it's a one-shot. No other way about it. Although something kind of fun to do is, if you hit an IV with an acid round, it's going to go down, and if it grabs you, it can cancel out of the grab when it takes enough damage to go down. Greenhouse, lobby, control room. 3123 and 2067 for the codes. The now empty dispersal cartridge going into the greenhouse. Got a few more IVs to take care of. We got one hanging up here. Knock him down. We got this other one approaching. I try to time it so I can get them both at once. And I can usually get it to where both of them will go down with a single acid round, but it's not very frequently I get to burn them both with a single flame round. Although this one I just had to pop them one more time with the handgun. I've only been able to do it a few times, getting them both knocked down with the acid round, and even fewer times with burning them both at once. Fortunately, acid and flame rounds are not really a concern. I'm not struggling for them. I'm not hurting for extras. So having to take an extra flame round for that one. And an extra flame round for this one. Making sure center mass, so maximum fire damage. It's still 5 IBs, 5 flame grenades. Anything extra is just a bonus. Now that everything is burnt, into the drug testing lab. Large gunpowder. Hand grenade. And the lab mixture puzzle.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount
R,
of solution to match
G,
cartridge capacity.
B. Then repeat that. R, G, B. Then R, and then G. And it takes like what feels like 12 to 15 seconds to fill up. Down the ladder to the maintenance passage. Then into the lounge. Flame rounds on the bench. And I'm just going to burn these. Since the flame rounds are more of a necessity for the IVs, any flame rounds left over, I can just use them to burn other things. And I'm just popping to make sure these are totally down. Same as in the RPD. Hug the right, look up. Licker's going to jump down, bait into an attack, he's going to miss. In the stairway, burning this Zed who just woke up. Making sure he goes down. I really never burn them, so I'm pretty sure they will go down totally with one flame round, but I just didn't trust it. I'm a little on the cautious side when it comes to making sure something is totally down so I don't get grabbed by something silly. Up the stairs some more. In the storeroom here, one more to burn. High-grade gunpowder. Reloading. Mixing the high grades to make SMG ammo. Got some extra handgun ammo. And I'm going to toss that handgun ammo so I can pick up the signal modulator. And yep, she's down. Back into the lobby of the east area. Putting lots of things away. Need the handgun ammo, knife for backup, the solution, the signal modulator, and the ID wristband. Back to the greenhouse, back down to the lounge. Since we can power it now, since we've got the signal modulator. Large gunpowder on the bench here. No, I don't need the map. I want the large gunpowder. Now we're going to walk through the lounge because liquors, there are 2 of them. Walking to the signal modulator panel, Murph. Now we have power to this area. There is the server room, which is where that other liquor is hanging by. But I just choose to skip that in first runs. I just don't want to deal with the liquors. Now walking into the low temperature testing room.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee.
We can
You
chill the
have
solution to
5
make the
new
herbicide.
messages.
Damn. Should have packed my heart.
And now we have the
Upgrade
herbicide.
complete.
And we're heading back upstairs to the greenhouse. Checking this guy because of my overly cautious self. There's now an ivy in the stairway. And I'm just going to down him and run by. There we go. Stun and run. Back in the greenhouse control room. Herbicide in the dispersal system.
Dispensing solution.
So much for the weed infestation.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may...
Now we have the ID chip number 3, so we are now a senior staff. Running by these ivies. There's another ivy in the greenhouse control room, which grabbed me because I got caught on the door frame. However, this is why I like to carry a knife or two. Before going to the west area to get the antiviral agent and encounter G3, I'm heading to the north area to the nap room so I can get the 3rd hip pouch. I usually skip the 3rd hip pouch in a Leon first. No save, no damage. But for Claire, I like to get it. There's usually a Zed on the other side of this door, but not always. So just approaching the door carefully. Signal modulator MUF. Now we have the hip pouch, and we're out of here. In no item box runs, getting that hip pouch is very important because of extra inventory space, and you have to use the signal modulator everywhere before you can discard it. And you can see when I ran by the cafeteria door, it opened, and at least one Zed got out. So you have to be careful about that when you're first going through there. Not really an issue now because we're not going back there, but... Extending the bridge to the west area. Hand grenade by Mr. USS here. signal modulator panel OSS. Now we can discard the signal modulator. Getting the antiviral agent.
Thank God. The antiviral agent. Gotta get back to Sherry.
Large gunpowder. High-grade gunpowder. So while I'm adjusting my inventory here, the general strategy for G3 is to SMG the first two eyes, one on the leg, one on the back, stun with the acid rounds, take out the shoulder eye, I use the spark shot, and then repeat. Usually use the spark shot on the shoulder eye and then the chest. And then after the first spark shot to the chest, switch to the SMG, mag dump, before repeating the process. On no item box runs, I skip the spark shot and I just use more SMG or I use the magnum. Of course, having a knife as a backup. And decided to grab some extra flame rounds as a backup as well. Alright, making sure everything is topped off, ready to go. Starting with the SMG out. Alright, G3 to start. Run up. 7 or 8 rounds. 7 or 8 rounds. Wait for him to turn. Acid round to stun. Spark shot to the eye. Chest opens up, spark shot. And then SMG mag dump. Reload things while I get myself into position to bait him into the jump. Run forward at the angle. Hit him in the back. Hit him in the leg. Excellent. Getting the acid round out. Boom, spark shot. I was just a little too far away. I was able to connect on the second shot. Spark shot. Then SMG mag dump. While he steams, he vents, he gets all mad. Just mag dumping, just doing as much damage as I can. Trying to drain his health to 0. Because his defeated cutscene cannot be triggered during the panel animation, but you can continue to drain his health down. There we go. That one got a little risky there. I meant to switch to the acid rounds to stun and then run to get some distance, but then I accidentally pulled off the spark shot, then I accidentally pulled out the SMG, but it still worked. Grabbing the hand grenade. Flash grenade. Oh, I really don't need it. Some magnum ammo. Don't really need that either. I mean, at this point, really all I need to deal with are a couple of IBs. And then one Zed that's on fire. And then G4.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
Running back to the north area to see Sherry. There we go. ID chip number 4,
Faster.
admin level.
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Now we can take the elevator down the middle.
To the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Use the central elevator to evacuate.
During this almost minute-long elevator ride with nothing else happening, well, there's some dialogue, but it's not really that important, I'll talk about what's left in this run, because there's only a few minutes left.
Use the central elevator to evacuate.
There's going to be some running, some dialogue, 2 IVs, 1 Zed that's on fire, then G4. G4 is going to be taken out with hand grenades and nothing else, though I will be carrying a bunch of other stuff just in case as a backup.
Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Just kind of messing around because there's nothing else to do.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Don't need that knife. Got plenty of them.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator
Item box.
to evacuate.
Don't need much. Don't need the spark shot. Don't need the magnum. Just need the acid rounds and a handgun and some handgun ammo. Alright, in the pump room after going down the lift, we're safe to just run by these IVs. Then down the ladder here. Which is a very tall ladder. Sherry's just coming down the ladder now, but that's okay because as soon as we hit the door here, she's going to teleport.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
God damn it, your timing sucks.
2 IVs are going to drop down. First one did hit it with an acid round, and I had a flame round that scorched them. Second one's going to drop down. Don't need to defeat them. Just have to deal with them for how many ever seconds or a minute or whatever it takes Sherry to get the door open. Kind of just messing around at this point. Just waiting for Sherry to open the door. Hey, there we go.
Nice work.
Alright, Zed's on fire. Hit him with an acid round. He doesn't have much health, so you can use like a handgun round or a couple SMG rounds or just whatever you've got just to take him down. Last item box. Clearing out. All I really need are the hand grenades, but I ended up grabbing way too many things just in case things just catastrophically went wrong. I even grabbed flash grenades, even though I don't even know if they do anything against G4 at all. Grab the ID wristband because I thought I needed it, but I don't.
Worth a try.
And I'm getting the minigun, so I don't really need anything else if I have the minigun, but I just grabbed it all anyway. I'm overly cautious sometimes. Other times I'm running around with like bare minimum. And times like this, I'm just
Detonation.
overpacking. Minigun? No, wait, I gotta put the plug in first. Putting the plug. Pulling the lever. Then I can grab the minigun. But I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna unequip it. Make sure my grenades are equipped. I've got 9 grenades. Only need 8 though. For the G4 fight, running up. Throwing the grenade up. And then running to the corner here. As soon as he hits the platform, another grenade. Wait a few seconds. We're going to see some eyes repopulate. Hit him again. He's going to try to climb. Get back down here. Grenade. Once he rolls over, another grenade. He's going to start waltzing towards us. Another grenade. Does a charge attack, which fails. Another grenade. And he starts doing his swipe combo, which I forgot how much ground he could cover with that. I could have tossed another grenade right there, but I didn't want to risk it, with the charge attack being a possibility. Although that was the last one, it would have been fine. I forgot. Wait. I had 9 grenades to start, not 8. I only needed 8, but I had an extra one. But that's okay. He's done. We gave him another as a treat. Now we're just flexing our cardio skills as he times out. He's done. Roll credits. And that concludes this no save, no damage run of Resident Evil 2 Remake. Claire first, hardcore difficulty, S+ rank, with a completion time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 56 seconds. Thanks for watching.